Grab some meat or whatever you need. I'm Corey, and it's time to get into it. So, today we're going to be looking at where I have gotten to with my necromancer. I told you guys I was going to be running a necromancer to start out the ladder. I played for a fair amount the first night. Yesterday, I didn't really play too much because I had a big eventful day. Went out to the Japanese gardens with the family, explored, took a bunch of pictures, did some fun stuff like that. Not too much time to play today because we're going to the Tulip Festival, just doing our family stuff. But I wanted to kind of show you what I've acquired, where I've gotten to, what I've accomplished so far. So if you like what I'm doing here, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let's look at what we got going. So I am in Nightmare, Act 1, and as you can see, I have a total of 11 summons, one of them being the Clay Golem, 9 skeletons, and 1 mage, although I can actually summon another mage. So let's get that other mage out. All right. Actually, maybe with this new sword, because I just got Spirit, I might actually be able to get a total of 12. Kill them. There we go. All right. So 3 mages, 9 skeletons, 1 golem, and we're doing pretty well. We're just kind of walking through. Now, for some reason, my computer does not like to record Diablo very well, so yeah, it's very buggy, very laggy. I think it's a Streamlabs issue because I can play games that are much more intensive than this and have 0 issues, but regardless, let's look at the stats and gear. So we got enough strength and dexterity. I actually don't think I put any points in dexterity really, just to wear gear. And we do have the rest thrown into life. You can see resistances are pretty low. I'm leveling up. It doesn't matter that much to me. As far as skills, I have this maxed out, Race Skeleton maxed out, dumped a bunch of points into Mastery, dumped a bunch of points into Clay Golem, 1 point into Skeleton Mage. I think I've got 1 point into Teeth to get the 1 point into Corpse Explosion. It's just a nice little bit of damage. And then 1 point into Amplify Damage because Amplify Damage is amazing when fighting against anything really. As soon as 1 or 2 things dies, you start casting amp damage and more things die thereafter. As far as the gear goes, so I do actually have an insight for my mercenary, but that's not able to actually no, it is wielded because I threw this on him. So as soon as I get a tall rune, I'm going to be looking for the ability to make another one of these for him, for my mercenary, or if I get better armor for myself, he can wear a stealth. The helmet, just a random helmet I found, 8 life. That's really it. 8 life. But the main thing is that he has an insight. So my mana refills constantly, so I can just kind of spam lower resist or amplify damage and corpse explosion without really needing to worry about it. What else do we have? We have a spirit rune word for the sword, random yellow helmet, stealth armor, random necklace, random everything. Okay, we're farming Nightmare at this point in time. A lot of this stuff is still the same stuff that I received in normal difficulty. Staff of teleport, just so I can teleport occasionally. I don't use it very often. It's not something that I really find too necessary most of the time. I mainly just, do what I do. That was the wrong skill. But, I mean, as you see, I said in a previous video that summoning necromancers, are one of the easiest builds to use to progress through the game. And that's because you do have all these summons to kind of take care of everything, kill everything. The big downside to it, though, and this is a downside to it, is when it comes to bosses, they kind of just fall. So even though most of this has been done through single player, I did have to join a party for Diablo himself. I could kill everything up to Diablo, but fighting Diablo himself was just going to take far too long, and it was such a pain. I got him down to like half life, but it took me like 30 minutes, and I had to keep summoning, like keep leaving and going and resummoning and leaving and resummoning and leaving and resummoning. And it just, in my opinion, wasn't really worth it. So I just went and joined a group. I found that much easier. And I mean, as soon as I joined a group, we ran through it. We cleared out Act 5 pretty quickly. And then I separated from the group to continue through Nightmare difficulty on my own. When I'm leveling up a character, I used to be obsessed with getting rushed, doing everything myself once I got high level and geared. So basically, just run through, get rushed, and level up. Just do runs, get leveled up, steal gear, and then as soon as I was capable of doing it, just going off and farming solo. Now, what I prefer to do is I prefer to level up my characters the normal standard way. I think it was Path of Exile that really kind of opened my eyes to leveling this way. But it's been pretty good. I've picked up a bunch of stuff for the next character I'm gonna make. I don't know yet exactly what it will be. It'll probably be maybe a druid, maybe an Amazon. I'm honestly not entirely too sure yet, but I just wanted to, like I said, hop on here and show everyone where I'm at. Now I know that there are already people that are level 80, level 90 potentially that are farming hell difficulty, and that's great. Good for them. I'm not. Um, I'm not doing this in a group, like I said, at least for the most part. I'm not relying on other people. I'm not utilizing that benefit of having more than one person running with me. My son at last minute decided that he wanted to play Minecraft with his mom instead of this, so I'm doing it pretty much on my own solo. Now, would it have brought a substantial amount of help to have him? We were both going to be summoning Necros, so probably not that much. But at the same time, having twice as many summons out, it does play a role and it does make things go smoother. But yeah, like I said, I hope that y'all enjoyed this. I hope that everyone else is doing well. I've picked up a fair amount of decent stuff so far. Not the best, not the worst. I've gotten a couple skill amulets. I've gotten some pretty decent gloves for either an Amazon or a Boazon or a martial arts assassin. I've gotten some pretty decent Magic Find boots. That's the second pair of Magic Find boots I found. And now we're just going to be farming Nightmare. We're going to be farming Nightmare for a while because Nightmare has some really, really good loot drops, especially the Catacombs. Farming the Catacombs in Nightmare difficulty is something that a lot of people seem to sleep on. I've gotten a lot of stuff that's carried me through Hell difficulty by simply farming Nightmare Catacombs. One of the big things is Skins of the Viper Magi. It's such a good armor, such a big, impactful piece, and you get it. You can get it, rather. I almost always get it in Nightmare difficulty. I farm Nightmare until I get it. Easy cheesy lemon squeezy. So yeah, that's the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will see y'all in the next one. When I get back tonight, I'm probably going to stream for a bit here on YouTube. So make sure you have that notification bell rung. That way you can be notified when I do go live. We'll be drinking some cider and playing some D2. All right, I'm going to actually leave this time. Later, guys.